Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to Phantom Brigade. I have been doing a bit of a think, and I think this will be the episode that will end this series. I'm not sure what it holds for us whenever we finish conquering all the provinces, but I feel like I'm really belaboring the point by walking all of you slowly through the provinces, so I'm just going to go ahead and probably cut it to where I basically finish up the game and just let the credits roll. Well, I'm going to cut back to whenever we finish all the provinces. Y'all probably will see the last province fight and what our mechs have become in the process of all that. But again, I don't want to belabor, and getting bogged down in a really long series like this would be a lot of fun. But for a small-time YouTuber that doesn't do this full-time, really makes my upload schedules weird and probably isn't very satisfying for y'all. So I will go ahead, wrap this up for y'all, and if anything important happens, I'll hop back in and we can experience that together. But yeah, let's get straight to the point. Ladies and gentlemen, after a very long and arduous journey, I will say that we are on the precipice of total victory. And also, what a great way to start out with the ending of a very long battle with this. You walk through the mobile base during an inspection, tablet in hand. As you turn a corner, you nearly trip when your leg catches on something soft. "Oh, my apologies, Commander," says an old woman seated on a stool by the wall. By the look of her, she is one of the civilians. At your feet, the dog looks up at you, a wad of cloth bundled in his mouth. The two of them appear to be playing. "Your little guest seems to be rather bored," she explains. Then she laughs. "So am I, to be honest. But it's rather nice to have a furry little companion around to talk to. I never had one back home, you see." She winks at the dog. "But now I think I understand all the fuss." Offer the dog. Oh, dog bond removed. Do I wanna? I don't. Sure, give the dog an actual home. It's not like we can take care of him. But yeah, as you can see, we have every single last province except Kotlbrum. So we are gonna reload after our fresh liberation of the previous province. And I am going to immediately move in to contest this. We have lost a couple of mechs along the way. Maybe like 2 or 3, but that's pretty much it. And we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Oh yeah, while we're at it. Here are the upgrades we have. I find most of these upgrades are a little useless. The basic ones are pretty nice, but we got pretty much most of the upgrades. We also have a few new mechs. We have Hellion, good old OG. We have Razor, which is my melee mech that I've used, I don't think ever actually. I just decided to build it because I had a bunch of slots. We have Boulder, this massive heavy with this insane machine gun. Most of these guys are super heavily armored, and they can fire as long as they want. As you can see, he just keep holding down the trigger and he can fire for days. Here's Dynamo, who I got pretty close, but I just need more coolant for him. But honestly, not bad at all. Super buff boy. Oculus, just another sniper. Still got good old Deadeye. Deadeye's pilot died, but the mech itself survived, so I gave it a new paint job. Ground Pounder. Ground Pounder also died, or pilots died, but Ground Pounder survived. Morningstar, relatively untouched, as you can see. Super low level. I don't really use Morningstar. Renegade, same thing. I do believe pilot died, but Renegade did not. Hellions, same ol'. And that's what we got. Sitting around probably average 14 level for most of our mechs. But let's put the nail in the coffin and take our country back. It is about time. And you will see why I love this dynamic duo so much. So we got 2 snipers and Boulder and Dynamo, which are our heavies. These heavies are great at absolutely soaking up damage and holding down the front line, while our very maneuverable snipers make quick work of any high priority targets that can make our heavies' lives very difficult. This is probably the dream team for me, and I wish I could have found it out sooner. I've also been learning a lot about kind of like parts that help mechs become, you know, a little bit better, can make them a little like fire more, things like that. I found that helped me out a lot, because making these OG mechs is nice, but it really costs a lot to get them those special bits and bobs that really set them apart from the other mechs in the field. But you're about to find out why I like this dynamic duo so much, because literally you are not safe. Anywhere you're standing, any sort of cover you thought you had, it will be gone in a matter of seconds. Alright, let's watch the fireworks. And these snipers are just absolutely deadly. One hit will usually take out or cripple a tank, and maybe 2 volleys will completely destroy a mech. Got a little laser over there. Let's keep these tanks off our heavies while they focus down the main mechs. And we're gonna make sure the nail goes into this coffin over here for this tank. Just point and shoot, point and shoot. Tearing up enemy bases for days. Ooh, that laser's not looking good. I would like him very much to die. Is he gonna keep shooting my... Yes, he is. Okay, let's get behind cover. In late game, some of these mechs are super heavily armored, so it just makes it a little more difficult to really grind them down, especially when they're eating bullets with their face. Yeesh, that is one heavy tank. And I just like how highly maneuverable all my mechs, or most of my mechs, are. Let's go wide, then swing it out. I'll just lose a mech already. As we just get back. Fresh off the battlefield, mech dies. Okay, let's just make sure we take care of that guy for sure. Okay, pilot concussed. Yep, already have someone concussed. We're not invincible, but oh boy, do we do a lot of damage. It's like how I can saw the battlefield in half. Yep, one shot just popped his head off. I wish there was headshots in this game too. That would be really freaking awesome. It's like where the pilot is, or like focus shoot the pod where the pilot's sitting. And I've only ever started getting just special items here, and not the other items that this one may have. What? Stuck in the mud. The rain outside hasn't let up for hours. Luckily, the mobile base's wheels are able to deal with the thick mud of the country roads. Not everyone is so well equipped, though. And you come across a tractor that has gotten itself stuck. The woman driving it is splattered in mud and looking exhausted. Please, she says, when the base stops, will you lend a hand? Just rally some locals to help, because we need to get the yuck out of here. Locals have rallied around the struck woman and your crew, thanks to having heard about the good news you've been doing in the region. Being well versed in tricky country roads, they're able to push the tractor free of the offending mud quickly. Both she and the pilots are more than ready to be on their way. She thanks you all profusely for helping. Of course. Yeah, let's reward those who helped. We got enough supplies, and we're about to basically win. Alright, we're back in our safe zone. Absolutely surrounded. What I did is I kind of just went around and surrounded the whole thing, thinking it would do something cool, but literally nothing's pretty much happened at all, unfortunately. That kind of seems to be the unfortunate downfall with this game, it seems, towards late game, is it's a great game with a lot of potential, but I think, honestly, once you get past, like, maybe the first 6 or 8 provinces, you've pretty much seen the game. And you're just going to be doing that same thing over and over and over and over again. The only thing that really keeps it somewhat fresh are the random scenarios that you may have not seen yet, and also the capital district. Other than that, it's just going to be wash, rinse, repeat for the whole thing, which is kind of sad. But again, this game is still so dang good that it kind of didn't make it unplayable. It was still a decently fun game to play. But I find sometimes with big grand strategy games like this, there needs to be like cookies or, you know, breadcrumbs along the way that keep the game engaging, but still, like, you know, scalable to like what's happening and like not overly crazy. Eventually it would be fun if it was overly crazy. Like Stellaris, you could just make giant screw you floating ring worlds and stuff, but sometimes it just does not seem that, I don't know, that people take that into account sometimes. Or maybe they just didn't have the budget, but I found it got a little bit boring and repetitive after the first 8 provinces of just this happening. I was hoping there would be more to keep me engaged, but it didn't seem that way. All in all, I think I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. Pretty dang good game. I love mechas. I should save that for my my credits rolling section, but if you're still watching, there it is. Yeah, like this. This dude is just sitting in this cockpit getting rattled by just massive explosive bullets and just getting closer and closer to being concussed. It'd be cool if we can capture the concussed pilots too, but it doesn't seem we have much interaction with captured POWs. Oh my gosh, look at this guy just take damage. Okay, there you go, he's concussed. Keep on firing. Alright, and these guys are just gonna open up on this tank. That tank's probably gonna die. And you saw this building down and cut this guy open. And I've gotten pretty good at taking care of provinces quickly now. I didn't realize that the home guard pretty much marks like high priority targets, and if you take care of those targets, it gives you like a greater points towards exhausting the garrison that's trying to defend the area, and lets you liberate the province quicker. And whenever bases get those like high value target marks on them, oh my gosh, that's like 50 points just straight up, and it is very nice. It helps you liberate the provinces so quickly. I've usually been down to 3 to 4 battles before I liberate a province, and those battles usually are ended in 2 to 3 turns too, because when you cut through cover, it kind of makes it a little unfair. I've kind of found that that's kind of like the meta, honestly, just shooting through cover, because honestly, using assault rifle would be cool. I wish they made the other like weapons a little more flexible or special in some way, especially late game. But like, if you're walking out of cover, firing, and then going back into cover, you're exposing yourself to fire, and it just is not worth it. You'll just lose your mechs really easily that way, especially since you're a tiny squad and every person, every mech matters. You just can't take losses like the enemy can. And here's the the last person about to get completely gunned down like RoboCop with chain guns. That dude's dead. Yep. I don't even care if they're not in plain view. I just lock onto target now. Oh my gosh, look at this guy just eat this damage. Is he just raising his shield the whole time? Let's move a little bit here. Just move around here. Take some heat damage, but we'll be alright. Wow, taking some actual massive heat damage. Okay, smacked him. I think it blew his arm off. He might be ejecting. Nope, he is going for it. Okay. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to move my heavy mechs around. It's better for them to just dash because they are so very slow. Let's see if Deadeye can put the nail in the coffin for this mech. Oh. There we go. Very nice. Deadeye took a lot of heat damage there. Is this the last fight? Or do we need one more? We probably need one or two more. Oh. Oh, so close. Go take care of that camp over there. Alright, let's finish healing up. Go around. And finish it off with the camp. Oh, glorious victory. I can taste it. It's going to be so delicious. Oh my gosh. And we are just on a perfect hill to rain hellfire down on the enemies with our Gatling guns. This isn't going to be fair. I'll put my snipers up here. I'll move this guy if he can get up this hill here. Actually, you're just in a perfect spot to just unleash hell. Do everything you can. Oh, they got railgun repeaters. Oh no. Just open fire on him. Can you get up this hill, you mighty, mighty man? Actually, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. You gun down that guy. And this sniper... that might be not far enough, unfortunately. Just move up there. Okay. You will try to kill him. You will also try to shoot that railgun repeater because I know the meta, and that is very not fun for me if he opens up on us. Nice to take some quick damage. Okay, that guy's down. Yep, that unit's already crashing. Just took one shot on the left side, it was down. Great, but now it's probably in the perfect position for cover. Does this guy have a... No, he doesn't. He has a shotgun. Keep unloading. Let's get you... Come over here. See if we can shoot this guy in the back. This tank think he's clever. Can you shoot at that tank? Nope, it is blocked. Alright, start making a hole through the wall and keep shooting him. Hit it. Oh, so close to killing it. Oh. One more. I'm going to assume he's going to die, but I'm going to tap him twice. Make sure he's dead. And we'll just keep unloading on that guy till he's dead. We might have to deal with reinforcements because he seems... Actually, no, he might die. Yeah, he doesn't have much left in terms of upper body armor, so that's where the pilot is, and he will die. Yep, dead. And dead. Oh my gosh, that should be the last province. That should be it. Victor. Alright. Province liberated. Complete victory. The invaders have slunk away with their tails between their legs thanks to your decisive and bold maneuvers. Multiple messages come in from different officers in the Home Guard grateful for your contributions. The radios are also jammed with messages of celebration that fly from town to town in the area, all happy to contribute to kicking the last of the invaders from these lands. A pilot approaches you, while others are distracted by the celebrations going on outside the base. Can we celebrate, Ross? Just for tonight. I think we've earned it. Yep. Go ahead. Okay. So what now? What do we... Huh. Interesting. Nothing happens? Wait, was the capital district like literally the end? Huh. I'm going to clear up some of our side quests to see if there's anything that needs to be done in terms of that, and I will be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I honestly think the capital district was the end. I think that was it. So if you've been watching up to this point, thank you. Hopefully you've enjoyed the combat and all the things that happened afterwards, but again, didn't want to belabor anything. This is the end. This is where we're going to finish the series. So thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying. And generally, I really like this game. This is so cool. I really like mechas. And I honestly think, even as it is, there's a lot of wonderful content to be played and to have just a general big chunk of fun. And it'd be really fun to play with your buddies, too, if they are also involved here. If ever that could be a thing. But, yeah. I just wish there was more stuff along the way, I guess. More scenarios that became more unique the further you got, like, later in the game. And maybe even bigger mechs, like artillery, airstrikes, having your own, like, special tanks or something. That'd be really cool. But all in all, dang good game. Good game, good. And I really enjoyed playing it. I did a lot off camera, again. Thankfully I did, so we weren't belaboring the point of this game is not over. It pretty much ended when the capital district was taken. Just in case anyone is curious, that's basically the ending cutscene. But thank you all for joining. I hope you're enjoying, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, everybody.